welcome to another episode of beersandbars.com. We're here in Las Vegas for a quick trip here in New York, and just a quick pitch. If you're interested, if you notice, when I do a lot of these beer reviews, I stay in different hotels and stuff like that. I do beer reviews at my house and different locations, but whenever I do it at an offsite, like a hotel or what have you, I do a review on that hotel also. And just a quick pitch, I also have a sister YouTube site called Ed Reviewed What, where I do all the non-beer related stuff. Because, you know, if you come to beersandbars.com, I know you basically came here for beer, so I wanted to keep them two separated. That way you get what you want. Also, if you notice my hat, I purchased this at citylokes.com, and it's actually it's pretty cool. Check it out. They also sell glassware, shirts, and different stuff like that. But let's go ahead and jump in to what we're going to be talking about. Is New Belgium Sparkling Lime Lager. Now, if you've noticed, if you go through your beer aisle, you notice that a lot of the beer companies are coming out with lower ABV, a lot of sparkling, low calorie, low carb. Now, to be clear, this one is a low ABV. It's a sparkling lime lager, 4.4 alcohol per volume, but it is not a diet beer as far as calories or carbs. I couldn't find the carb count, but what I did find in calories is 130, so it's a little bit high as far as when you're talking about light beers, because what's on the market is under 100 calories or so. If you're talking about the Michelob Ultra, you're talking about the Corona Premier, or you're talking about the other low calorie beer that we've discussed here on this YouTube page, Beers and Bars. So make sure you check that out. And also for you guys, New Belgium from Colorado has always been, when it started, it was employee owned, and they came out with a lot of beer, which they probably still will, but before the end of the year 2019, they did sell themselves to Kirin, so they're no longer, you know, craft beer per se, but they're still coming out with different style beer. So I'm really on a low alcohol kick, and so I wanted to try something light, especially don't want to get, you know, overly buzzed or wasted or anything like that. So I decided to pick up a sparkling lime lager. So with all that said, let's go ahead and jump in to our review. Right, you guys could also hit me up on Untapped at Beers and Bars. So as expected, because it does say sparkling, you expect it, you know, a lot of carbonation. You expect it, it's clear, a whole lot of head there. And definitely it's lime, but it's also lime extract. So I mean, those are the things that when you switch over, when it's more of a bigger operation, or they want to release the beer nationwide, or when you come in through, like, say the smaller markets, you know, you hit them, and then you know, you go nationally. When these bigger beer companies like InBev and Kirin and stuff, they buy it at like Golden Road. When Golden Road was local, it was in my neighborhood in Los Angeles, you know, you felt a good feel about it, and you still do, but you do notice that now that it's been taken over by InBev, there's a lot of that beer that's made for the nationwide, you know, not local anymore, not that local. So instead of, you know, maybe because you got to make it for the nation, instead of maybe your little niche, you probably have to use extracts instead of just natural. Here you go, take a look at it. Definitely, we're here in Las Vegas. It's 96 already. So definitely a good beer, kind of in a sense, if you want to stay hydrated but you don't want to, you know, get drunk or anything like that. You want to still, so if you incorporate eating here and there, because this beer is not too heavy, it's really light. So it's a refreshing beer. It's almost drinking like flavored water, basically. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, what this does remind me of, I always had a soft spot for the Michelob Ultra infusions. As far as I could tell back, I think I started drinking, or when I find them, in 2009, and it was a cucumber or cactus lime or cactus cucumber from Michelob Ultra. And whenever I find that, which I usually find in Walmart when I'm shopping through, I usually pick up a 6-pack because I always like that combination. It just seemed really refreshing, really tasty, and this really reminds me of that. Nothing's overpowering, sparkling. I mean, I think this beer would even taste good if you put it over some ice, and you could even chill it that way. I know it's a big no-no, but when you start changing up the foundation of the beer, where you still call it a lager, but you've done certain things to it that are on the edge of it, you know, you can mix up a bit. But, you know, I enjoyed it. It was good. It served a purpose. If the purpose was to drink some beer, but you don't want to overdo it, but you're not on the diet kick, because this is not a diet beer. Let's be clear about that. But it's tasty. So there you have it. So if you see it around, give it a try. Picked up a 6-pack at Vaughn's for about $9.99, I believe. So, you know, for a 6-pack it is, you know, kind of pricey, but I think it goes along the line of what they cost nowadays anyways. Alright guys, well, this was a quick review of New Belgium Sparkling Lime Lager. Alright guys, well, like I said in the intro, if you're interested in the different locations where I do my beer review, hit up my sister site at Ed Reviewed What, is where I do like my hotel reviews. Basically I do the rooms and I try to put descriptions in the comments and stuff like that, so check that out. But if you enjoyed this beer review, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment, and let me know what you think. And if you haven't done so already, have a great beer, and thank you. Be safe out there.